When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. RPO complete to open the drive. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Knight. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. The inside. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Hits inside. It's Marshall. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards in his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Throws it off the RPO. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeps it looking for the edge. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
2nd and long here. Motion from the wideout. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
Defense doing their job getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
Underwood from the gun on third down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
That is such a great play by that defender. And how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Running inside, it's Knight. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Left side is Pfeiffer. Turning it on. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right side, it's Smith. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Bruins! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass.
Number 15, set to advance on the football.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Quick completion to the right.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Throwing, Underwood. Out wide right, it's Marshall. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Offense,
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Play action with Underwood. Look out! Out wide left, it's Marshall. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
The Wolverines have their offense in high gear. The run inside. It's Marshall. Plows through the defense. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Left side, it's Buchanan. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Underwood on the play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the red zone, it's Marshall. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Underwood. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the 4th.
Michigan 22, UCLA 17.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Matthews. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And finds a soft spot. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
I'll the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Right side, it's Ellis. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Third down in the gun, Iamaleava. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
A 5-point game here, getting very late in the offense. Will stay on the field on fourth down. They're all over it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll move the tight end. Looking for an alley. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback will keep it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Through the defender. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
And how about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Iamaleava rushes on. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, UCLA! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Not much good with a single extra point. Might as well go for 2 here to try to extend the lead to a field goal. Going to the run, it's Knight. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The give. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Here's Underwood to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Underwood. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Right down the middle. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, they don't connect on that throw, but you're seeing the 2-minute drill live and in full effect for this offense, something they practice each and every single week, looking for the sidelines, using the clocks, understanding the timeout situation. But these are plays they feel like they can run in their sleep to put themselves in position to kick a field goal here late.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Rush right in his face. Just a misfire there.
That's a big stop for this defense, and more importantly now, it puts them in a huge position. I want to use that clock as my friend. I got to take away the sidelines. I can't give up a big play and let them get a sideline and then sneak that field goal unit on. Got to make sure I understand where that yard is to get to where they want to kick the field goal.
Sets his feet. It's Underwood. Oh, pressure's coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And this one can draw us even in the final moments. And he got it! They tied the game in the final seconds.
The pressure doesn't get much bigger than that right there. Clock ticking down, all the pressure on you. You miss, you lose. He comes through in a big moment, and we've got bonus football, boys. Give me some overtime.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
They go play action, Bryce Underwood. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Makes a grab. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Need it to stay alive, and it's good. They take the lead in the first possession of overtime, and now the defense will have to stand tall. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Straight ahead, it's Woods. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Knight. Just smothered on the play.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
Here's the Iamaleava to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Unleashes to the end zone. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close, by the goal line. There was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found him.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum